Folks, I want to let you in on another observation of mine. And that's all it is an observation. I have found when talking to people, including media people, in the East Coast, New York, well, all the way up and down the East Coast, but New York, Washington, Boston, down here, South Florida, and so forth, virtually everybody thinks of Fox News as a conservative network. But you go out, as I've traveled around and go places, like for the holidays, I see people in Missouri. Christmas, see people all over the place. Golf trips, I see people all over the country. And I'm here to tell you, Fox News is not considered the conservative network that it used to be. It's still. I'm not trying to stir anything up here. I'm saying that when you hear the media, who are all leftists, when you hear them talk about Fox News, it may as well be the John Birch Society as far as they're concerned. That's why they hate it. It may as well be the Birchers. It may as well be, whatever evil right-wing organization comes. That's what they think it is. But you go out to the heartland of this country, and it's not so much. I mean, what would a conservative network be doing, giving time to Michael Moore? Why would New York Times and Washington Post reporters be on the air to give opinions on a conservative? This is what people are saying out there that I hear. Now, the identity is still pretty obviously heavily tilted to news and analysis that you don't get anywhere else, and that remains true. I'm just telling you people's perceptions as they share them with me. And I'll tell you what I think. Because I find it amazing that it's just more evidence of the media being out of touch and not really knowing what people say. Since we're talking about Iowa, I don't think they really know what's important to the people of Iowa. Because they look at everything through their own prism of being in the Northeast and part of the liberal power structure that determines everything, social, political structure in that part of the country. And as such, there's a divide, and it's not just among elected officials. I speak constantly about the disconnect that exists now between elected officials and people, Republican and Democrat. The disconnect between the people who vote for them and the people that serve in office is bigger than I've ever seen it. And it's no more obvious than on the issue of immigration. But it's also obvious on the issue of, say, Obamacare or any other spending. And when you start talking about Fox News, people in the media, just embarrassing right wing. My God, yeah. But it's not thought of that way in many parts of the